Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us today. This is James, and we are here at the Storage Scavenger, and we are going to be chit chatting and doing a live auction today. Thank you for joining us as y'all come in. And as you come in, say hi in the chat so that I know you're here. And we are going to be here following along. And I hope y'all are having a great day. So, we're just going to get started here in just a little bit. We're going to give some people a chance to come in and see what's going on. So, hope everybody is staying healthy and safe in this time of craziness that's going on. Um, hope everybody's well. We're doing okay. Emily's a little sick, but we don't think it's a CLV or anything. We think it's just a regular cold. Hello, Polgara, Talbert's mom. Yeah, a lot of people are. Um, that's why I'm mainly doing some reseller lots because I know there's a lot of the resellers that are struggling right now just to find product to sell. So allergies, yeah, I've got my allergies going on. My allergies are absolutely insane most of the year. So hi, Susan. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Polgara, how are things over in England? Is it as crazy over there as it is here in the U.S.? So we've been doing all right. Jessica was down for a couple of days, nothing major. She's doing better, and we are trying to get some work done, trying to get some stuff. I've still got a little bit. Yeah, so around here they are completely and totally insane right now. There's just crazy, and I was talking to one of my really good friends in Colorado, and he said it's absolutely insane. And of course, he's older; he's in his 70s, and he said that elderly people like him, they're not even letting him out of his own house. He can't even walk out on his front porch right now. He has to stay indoors 24/7. So he's kind of on a lockdown himself, and just a lot of stuff going on. Privacy rights violated left and right. Um, and people seem to think it's funny because people are like, oh, we should have the right to know about these people's lives and who's getting sick. Like we had our first confirmed case here just earlier this week, and people are going nuts. Oh, we want to know who it is, what's their address, where do they live. They don't have the right to ask for all that information. I mean, that person should inform the people that they have been in contact with, yes, but the media doesn't have the right to blast their information and dox them on the media. So it's just crazy around here what people think that they're entitled to just because they're scared. Um, this is the first live notification you've got in 2 months. Well, I've done several lives. I mean, I haven't done very many videos, but I've tried to at least do a live. I think I had 1 week I didn't at least go live in the last few weeks with everything crazy going on in our home. And that's weird. Yeah, I try to stay away from it, but most of it I hear it constantly because I stay away from it, but Jessica doesn't, so I'm constantly hearing it all day, every day from her, and anything that's happened, every little thing that happens, I hear about around here. So, huh? Um, you might check your notification settings, not just if you're looking on your mobile device. There's actually inside there's a settings, and one of the things that you have to turn on is to turn on notifications inside the app itself, not just on the individual videos. And YouTube updates their apps, and sometimes when they do an update on their apps, it resets those settings to the default, which is turned off. So if you downloaded one of YouTube's apps, app updates, it may have turned off your notification settings. Yeah, I missed it live, but I did see about it this morning. I knew because I was on Donna's live yesterday. I knew she was getting close. She was about 40 away last time I saw. I wasn't there, but I'm excited for her. I'm glad she finally hit that milestone. That's a really big milestone for her. She deserves it. She's been doing some really great jobs, especially with Argyle Sock coming into the picture now, and you know, dominating her channel. She's doing a really good job in the last few weeks. So I'm excited for her. I hope Robin does really, really well with it. She finally hit her 1,000 subscribers, and I thought it was neat that Fat Man the Flipper was her 1,000th subscriber. Huh, that's weird, Talbert's mom. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird that you've got all the settings turned on and they're still not giving you notifications. I don't know. Hi, Tiffany. Hope you're doing great today. We're doing really, really well. I mean, everything considered, the fact that, the whole country's going crazy and everybody is on lockdown and people aren't working and they're even restricting people moving here. Not in our county yet. I see it coming pretty soon since they've started having their first confirmed cases here. But the next county over in San Marcos, where we used to live, and Kyle, they're restricting people driving around, people that are not out with some kind of a purpose and reason. They don't want people out at all right now. So, um, yeah, I actually met Robin. I didn't have any clue who she was before we went up to Grimes's and met her. We met her there. So, she was at about 300, 400 whenever we met. So, but she's been doing really great since then. She and I have kind of become friends and we get to know each other a little bit and we chat from time to time. So, I'm really excited for her, the Crockers Lockers. They're doing a great job. They've been growing really well. And I noticed that as they get closer to 1,000, they both started doing a lot more videos too. So, and that helps. The consistency and putting out consistent content, because I know back when I first met Robin, she was putting out maybe one video every 2 or 3 weeks, and she wasn't doing the lives and all that stuff, and that's really helped her channel grow a lot. So, hi, Boatman, thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming by. Tiffany, I'm sorry I bailed on you the last couple of times you wanted to do an auction. We just been so crazy here. Our schedule has been up in the air, and it's honestly our schedule's been going minute by minute for most of the last few weeks. And before all this stuff started, just because of everything with Jessica and everything, Emily getting sick, and it's just been one thing after another since the start of the year, really, for us. And I don't know, I'm ready for things to calm down and actually kind of have a little bit of an even flow for us so that we can actually, have some sanity around here for a little while. So, we got. Yeah, Emily's got a slight fever today. She had some constipation. We had to give her an enema earlier today. Those are not fun. Tomorrow at 11 Mountain Time, see, Mountain Time, that would be 11. So that's 10 o'clock here. I think we're in, no, 12 o'clock here. Or the other way. So, all right. I may jump in and see what y'all got going on. So, I don't have a whole ton of lots. Like I said, I haven't even been over to my storage facility, so I'm just dealing with stuff that I've had here at the house. Um, you know, the way things are, we're trying not to go anywhere that we have to. And mainly, I'm not worried about me and Jessica as much as I said this on my live the other night. I'm not so worried about me and Jessica. I'm worried about Emily, and we're trying to do everything we can to keep it away from her. So, yacht, yacht. Yeah, that would be nice if they had an open messaging platform. That would be great. It would be a lot easier to send out notifications. They do have some of that stuff once you get monetized. They have some abilities for creators to do that kind of stuff, but it's still not very good and it's not very well developed. So that's the thing. I started my very first YouTube channel was over 10 years ago, and it's come a long way since then. If I had taken advantage of where YouTube was going back then, if I had any clue of where YouTube was going back then, because I didn't know anything back then. It was the very first time I was starting my very first business. But I was mainly using YouTube, and most of the people I knew were just using YouTube as free website video hosting, so that we would post our videos on YouTube and then embed the videos on our own websites, and that's how we were using YouTube. That's how I used it for my very first videos, and they're not very great videos. So they were, I mean, they've been up for 10 years. And you can still find some of them because I don't even have access to those accounts. So I can't shut them down and take them off. Most of the information in them is outdated because it was website stuff and and it had to do with the technology at the time. It was how-to videos on a lot of stuff, how to do website stuff when I was first learning how to build websites. And I was, just sharing my journey with other people. And I was showing, some of the behind the scenes stuff that I was doing. But the technology has changed so much that 90% of what's in those videos is outdated, and I can't take them offline because I can't even access those accounts anymore.
Hi, everybody. Ignore my hair.
There's Jessica. She wanted to come in and say hi.
Yeah, tell them ignore my hair.
Barge is really shy. Boatman, they're giving him a hard time.
Aww, he's one of my favorites. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a silver lot. Awesome. That's great. I don't have any jewelry today, unfortunately. I got a little bit of stuff that we're collecting, but I don't have enough to do a lot with yet. So, but I got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff that we're still going through from these last 3 units that we bought. It's just a slow process with everything going on. It's hard for me to get over to the storage and get through everything. I'm still having to do a lot here with the kids and helping out. We haven't had a nurse in a week for Emily, so one of us has to basically take care of Emily while the other one's taking care of Jesse. So that's been a little rough for us. Luckily, we have a nurse coming tomorrow. Hopefully, she'll be back to work next week, and that'll be at least one of our 2 nurses will be here. And then I can get some work done. So, yeah, I said that the other day. For those of y'all that missed our live the other night, one of our nurses has been quarantined, and she doesn't have anything, and she hasn't been around anybody that has it. But one of her family members had an upper respiratory infection, so the company decided that she couldn't come to work for at least 2 weeks, just to be on the safe side. So it's been hectic not having her because we rely on those nurses. And of course, they have not been able, they are so short on nursing staff right now with everything going on. If you want to be a nurse, man, there is such a shortage, at least around here, of nurses, and especially ones that are willing to do home health care and pediatric home health care. There is a huge shortage around here of people that are willing to do that. And it's something we depend on. It's something we need those. So, oh, I know. And I'm trying to keep everybody safe, but at the same time, I'm trying not to get into the fear that's got everybody else completely paralyzed and just completely going bonkers. I mean, I went to the grocery store the other day because we needed some stuff, and I'm just doing regular grocery shopping, and I'm not thinking anything about it, But you can still see they're pretty well stocked on a lot of stuff, but there's still some empty spots on the shelf here and there. But there was this guy in line, and the person behind them coughed, just a simple cough, which I cough regularly because I got post nasal drip. I've been a smoker for 30 years. I cough. Has nothing to do with COVID. But somebody in line coughed, and this guy went apeshit crazy, and they had to remove him from the building. Um, it was just crazy. People are so scared right now, and they're letting their fear and panic control their decisions, and it's just insane what people are doing to each other right now. I mean, a friend of mine up in Colorado just told me just a couple of days ago that they had a case just the other day, and he said he's probably heard more than one, but this one he heard about, of somebody had gone to Walmart and they got robbed at gunpoint to steal their grocery basket. Didn't even try to take their money or any of their jewelry or anything. They just took their grocery basket, threw it in their car, and took off. Yeah, our grocery store, which is HEB around here, they have a curbside pickup. So, and they've waived their curbside pickup fees throughout this crisis. So we can go over there, we put in the order. Now, the downside is we are assigned a pickup time, or we can pick up pickup time based off their schedule, but they're like a week out. So we have to think ahead of what we're going to need in a week. But we're using their service, so we don't even have to go into the store itself to do our shopping unless we absolutely have to. But if something comes up that we need and we need it within less than a week, then we gotta go get it. Yeah, well, I mean, there's taking precautions and being safe, and then there's going overboard. And what most people are doing is going overboard. Frankly, it's way over what needs to be done to be precautious with what's going on. So I'm trying to, be cautious and, be safe as I can. But at the same time, sometimes you have to take chances in life. I mean, I wouldn't be out here on YouTube if I wasn't willing to take chances that other people aren't. I wouldn't be doing my own business. I wouldn't have quit my job in the way I did if I wasn't the kind of person that takes chances. But we're okay. We're doing good. We are surviving the crisis. We're doing great with the crisis, honestly. We just gotta, everybody else's insanity is the only thing that's got me concerned. So I'm not worried about us. I'm worried about what everybody else is doing. And our main concern again is just keeping Emily well. So, but that's enough of that. So, what else is going on in everybody's life? I mean, I know it's kind of dominates everybody's lives right now, but is there anything else interesting? I had great news. If anybody doesn't follow me on Facebook, I posted a picture yesterday. I am now a great uncle. Yesterday, my niece, who lives in Wyoming, had her first baby, and baby Echo, and everything went really, really well. The family was not only her and the dad were allowed to be there, the family was not allowed to be there with all the craziness going on. But that was some welcome good news in the midst of all the insanity going on around right now. So she's a beautiful little baby girl. Um, so that was fun, exciting, and they're up in Wyoming. So I don't get to see them very much. Uh, most of most of our talking is done through Facebook and online. So you gained 4 pounds because you started cooking again. Well, that's good. It's great that you're getting to cook again. Um, Me, I haven't been cooking a whole. I mean, I've been cooking some, but I haven't really been doing a lot of cooking. We've been doing a lot of drive-through and fast food, which is not healthy for us, and it's not good for the diabetes. But her diabetes is under control right now, so we're monitoring it very closely, and she's doing really, really well. They took her off of insulin and got her onto medication that's now controlling her insulin, and that's helping. Um, so we hate doing the insulin shots. So that was a move in the right direction. We were controlling because she was already diabetic before this happened, and we were controlling it just through diet alone. Um, but we're not back to that point yet. She's still healing. She's still got some recovery time to go, although it's healing really well and fairly quickly. So we're fortunate with that. But when all this started in January, we had no idea what was coming within just a short amount of time. I mean, just think about it. It was just 2 months ago. I mean, it seemed like January was just around the corner, and that's when all this started with Jessica getting sick and everything happening. We had no clue back in January. I probably would have done things a lot differently if I'd have known in January what was going to be going on right now. Um, there was no sign of this going on back then. So you just never know where the world's going to go and what's going to happen from one day to the next. You just got to learn how to face the challenges that life throws your way and figure out how you're going to make your way through it. And, you know, keep going forward. Oh, there were signs of it back then. Again, I didn't watch the media, so I didn't have a clue about what that was going on. You know, we were focused on, my business and what was going on with Jessica and what's going on with everybody else and the kids. And, I got my plate full dealing with my own stuff right now to worry about what's going on with everybody else too much. I mean, I care about what's happening with other people, but at the same time, I've got so much on my plate. I don't have time to sit here and worry about what's going on across the world in another country. And, you know, some people think that's wrong of me. That's okay. That's just the way I've been most of my life. I figure they're not worried about what's going on with me and how I'm going to feed my family. So why should I spend my time worrying about what's going on with them? You haven't talked to anybody since yesterday morning, Talbert's mom. Oh, we talk to people all the time. Jessica couldn't go an hour without talking to somebody. She would go nuts. She's on the phone constantly talking to somebody. If I'm not talking to her, she's talking to somebody on the phone. Or she'll just sit there and talk to herself. I don't know. I'm assuming she's on the phone because I can't hear somebody else answering her.
Someone's in trouble.
Wah.
I can't help if people love me.
Okay. We got about 10 people, about 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, you know we can hear what you're saying. It's picking up on the reverb again.
I'm just a people person. That's why.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Talbert's mom.
What happened?
Her phone isn't working. She just said that in the chat.
It's
And she had to order one from China, so she's leaving it in the box for 2 weeks.
hand sanitizer, bleach.
Sanitize it. Get some Lysol. Clean it. Use that rubbing alcohol. It'll clean it. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start running some auction lots. We'll continue chit chatting as we go along today and, just keep the conversation going. But I'm just going to start throwing some lots up here. If anybody's interested in anything, if you've never been to one of my auctions before, let's go over a few ground rules. We are going to start the bidding in $2 increments from starting bid up to $50. If it goes over $50, we ask that you go into $5 increments, and over $100 go to $10 increments. I don't think I have anything that's going to go that high, but you never know how crazy people might get. We do ask U.S. bidders only right now. I do not have set up for international shipping. Unfortunately, I am sorry about that for those of y'all that are international, but I do not have international shipping set up yet. So we have a few lots that we're going to put up here for sale today. And if you're interested, please put your bids in the comments in the chat. If you are not interested and there are no other bids, put pass in there. If I get 3 or more passes, we will go on to another lot. We are going to go ahead and just start showing some of our lots off. And we're going to go through the items one at a time. I'll let you know what the starting bid is when I start showing the items. So if you are interested, you can place a bid. We will post in there what the starting bid will be. The starting bid does include shipping. That's where my prices on my bids start. I've already calculated pretty much what it's going to ship to the furthest places that I ship to. And that is where I start my starting bids. So basically, if it starts at that starting bid, I got my shipping covered. So first lot up for sale, I actually have, this is the last of the lot of vintage Hot Wheels. There are, I think, 17. I wrote it down here because I counted them earlier. Yeah, 17 vintage Hot Wheels. And this is the last of the lot of Hot Wheels that I got out of that unit a few months ago. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. We are just starting the auction, so you made it just in time. So the very first one up, we've got a 3-window 34. It's kind of a hot pink. This one is 1995. New in the box. These are all new in the box. They're all from the 90s. Usually, most of these, I think they range from 1991 to 1997 was the latest one I saw. This one is a London Taxi. This one is 1996. This one is a 3-window 34, collector number 5257, 1991. Before they went to black taxis. Oh, hey, Sparsam Lobster, how you doing? I can never get that first part of your name right. Sparsamlig Lobster. Splatter Paint Series. Splatter painted. This one is from 1995. Hi, Marie. TP is our new money. Yeah. Spy Print Series. 1996. I think it would be too easy to forge toilet paper, though. That's the problem. This is the Flying Aces series. I actually have 2 lots of Hot Wheels. The other ones are more modern. These are the last of the vintage ones that I have. This is a Nissan hardbody. This one is from 1991. This is the Street Beast series. And it's from 1996. Hi, Deals. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. 1995 Double Demon. So we're all doing well. For those of y'all that just came in, Emily's got a slight fever, but she's doing okay. She's been a little sick, but she hasn't been exposed to anybody with COVID, so we don't think it has anything to do with that. Nissan hardbody, and fevers are kind of a normal thing for her here and there. So 1991. Rockin' Rods series. Hello, Las Vegas Thrifts. Thank you for joining us today. This one's from 1996. I thought I put that in the chat. I don't know why it didn't go through. So this one is a limousine. It's a Biff Bam Boom series. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Hot Wheels. I'm not a car guy. I never really was into cars, even as a kid. 1996. So I really don't know hardly anything about these things. I just find them in storage units, and that's what I bring. So 1996, a Luminant van. Who doesn't want a minivan? I think this is like the 3rd one I've had out of this whole collection of them that I found. There were like 3 of those. There's a Ferrari 308. I don't know why anybody would want that ugly car, but I guess somebody wanted to pay money for it. 1996. This one's not a Hot Wheels, but it's a Matchbox School Bar Carpenter High School school bus. Throw that one in there too, because it's the only Matchbox I have. A 1932 Ford. This one's from 1991. And this is another Ferrari 308 GTS. So there's 2 of those in there. So it's 17 Hot Wheels total. They're all ranging. These were all 1991, 95, and 96 were the years on all of these. So we got Meredith Deals at 17. Thank you, Deals. Thank you, Sylvia. Yep, I got deals at $17. If you want to see any of them again, just let me know. I'll show them, go back through them again. So there's 17 total. They're all years. These were all modeled 1991, 95, and 96. This is the last of my lots of Hot Wheels from the collection that we found in the designer unit several months ago. So we are at 19 with Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. So we're going to go back through them again. There's the Ford. There's the one Matchbox. It's a Carpenter High School. Mary Deals at 21. Thank you, Deals. Ferrari. Nissan Hardbody. Mary Daisy Deals has it at $21. Aluminum van. The Nissan Hardbody. I guess John didn't see my Facebook posts, or he'd probably be here looking at these. Got the Street Beast. Mary Daisy Deals has it at $21. Hi, Glenn Swamp Picker. Hope you're doing well today. The Ferrari 308. Got the Biff Bam Boom series, the limousine. Sylvia's out. Mary Daisy Deals has it at $21. The Rock and Rod series. If there's no other interest, as I get to the end of showing them off one last time. Hey, Douglas. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they're doing okay. Sorry to hear about family being in the hospital, even if it's not this virus. I know there's a lot of other illnesses going on besides just this virus. The Flying Aces. We are at $21 to Meredith Deals. If anybody's interested. If not, we're going to call it here in just a second. We're going to go once to Meredith Deals at $21 for the Hot Wheels. 8 pounds, 6 ounces. We got a baby, huh? My cousin or my niece just had a baby yesterday. It's at $21 right now to Meredith Deals. We're going to go twice to Meredith at $21. Third and final call to Meredith Deals at $21 for the 17 Hot Wheels. They're all 1991. These were all 91, 95, and 96 were the dates on all of these lots. We're going to go ahead and call it sold. So congratulations, Deals. $21 on the Hot Wheel. That's a really good deal on that lot because some of those will sell individually for 21 bucks. There's one or two of those that would sell and make your money back. So That's a good deal. You got some good cars there. All right. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna send an invoice after the auction is over. I will invoice everybody that wins. I've already got your information, so I will send it to you. I just wrote it down, so I've already got your information already. So, oh, that's the wrong one. I marked you down on the wrong list, though. Hold on. Paste. There we go. All right. Next one is going to be an individual lot. It's not a lot, a bulk lot. I can't talk today. It's an individual item. This was actually found in one of our units a few months ago. Been sitting in my storage, and I'm going to try to move it on out the door if somebody's interested in it. This is a beautifully decorated bowl. It is. It says it's made in China, not recently, so it should be safe. And it has been washed anyway, since it's been in my house. But it's not for food use. I'm trying to read. I don't know that brand marking. It's like a WC or something. Um. So because it's made in China, I doubt that that's actual gold. I think it's just gold colored paint. But it's a beautiful bowl. And we're gonna start the bidding on this at $15, mainly because that's what it's gonna cost me to ship this thing. It's pretty heavy. So we have the flowered bowl. What? Well, I can't help that the internet's cutting in and out. Depends on what year it was made. I don't have a clue what year it was made. There's no marking on the date. Oh, I'm on here. I've got connection. Sorry, Jessica's in the other room and she's talking to me. And she's watching on her phone, so. Well, some of that's the internet going in and out, dear. So, but this is it's a beautifully decorated flowered bowl. We're gonna start bidding at $15 if anybody's interested. If there is no interest, just type pass in the chat and we'll move on to something else. Yeah, the internet's cutting in and out, so hopefully I don't lose everybody completely. We've been having major connection issues from what I've been told. A lot of it's not just StreamYard, it's also the internet service providers are being overloaded. I mean, mine's been going on, it's been going in and out for the last week. And not just on YouTube, it's not just the sites, it's the actual providers themselves. Can you see the bottom again? I know, I'm putting it there. There's a lag. I'm already got it up there. I don't know. I think there's a WET or a WGT. I'm not sure. Yeah, I wasn't able to make it out myself. I've been trying to from several. I tried to do some research into this thing to see what it was and what it was worth, but I wasn't really able to find very much information out about it. But some people might know more where to look than I do. So, I'm kind of new in all this. I'm still learning how to evaluate a bunch of this stuff and what it's worth. So, and if somebody else can, spend a few bucks on it and then turn around and make some money off of it, then I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, it's a beautiful bowl. Uh, Probably my cameras. And I've got a pretty decent lighting setup and camera setup now. So yeah, I like usable stuff too. I never got into decorative hand towels and decorative bowls and decorative everything. I don't get it. I'm a utility person. I don't care what it looks like. I care about how useful it is. And if I was going to sit there and collect dust, well, I got enough dust collection around here already. I don't need any more. So, but if nobody's interested, just type pass in the chat and we'll move on to something else. Otherwise, we're going to start the bidding at $15. There's one pass from Susan. There's two passes. All right. Yeah, I know. There's three. So, all right. We will move on to something else. So, besides the craziness going on, any other good news? Anybody got anything fun and exciting going on? All right. Oh, okay. I actually have seen replacements that I didn't use them. So I'll go check them out. I already have them bookmarked. I know where they're at. All right. So next we're going to do a DVD lot. And I've got 20 DVDs. They're all action adventure type DVDs. We're going to start the bidding at $20. Some of these are DVD. I think one of them is a Blu-ray. Yeah, this is the only one that's Blu-ray. It's Sherlock Holmes, The Game of Shadows, with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. This one is Quigley Down Under and Rob Roy. We have, this one's another Blu-ray. I didn't know that one's a Blu-ray. The Darkest Hour. We've got Scorpion King 2. We got G.I. Joe. And then you've got G.I. Joe Retaliation. We've got The Punisher. Got Die Hard 4.1. Got Dragon Wars. We got The Mummy, the collector set. It's got The Mummy Returns, and the Scorpion King, all three in one. We got The Matrix. And wasn't hoarding just cheap. Hey, that's a good deal. Right now, that's a great deal to find, huh? You got the 13th Warrior. Got Constantine with Keanu Reeves. Shop once every few months. My mom was that way. She always wanted to go shopping once a month. I hated that. I'd rather do little chunks at a time, get it done and over with. Because I hate shopping. So I can't stand spending a whole day going shopping. And that's what she would do. She would have grocery day, basically. And we spent all day going from store to store grocery shopping. And then Clash of the Titans. I Am Legend. Smoking Aces. There's one pass. And Outlander. I'm always grumpy. I'm just a grumpy old man. Hey, if nothing else, you can always save the coupon and use it for paper when you run out. Yep. So is there anybody else? Any other interest in the DVDs? I already got one pass. If I can get another pass, we'll go ahead and pass it off and go on to another lot. Yeah, toilet paper is the one thing that around here you just cannot find anywhere. And I don't know, I don't understand the craziness. That's the one thing I don't get is why toilet paper of all things. This virus does not cause diarrhea. So why people are hoarding toilet paper is the one thing that just it blows my mind. I mean, other stuff I can understand to a degree, but and still, even now, the stores being able to, even with their limitations and everything, you're able to stock up on everything else. They've got everything else in the store, maybe in limited quantities that you're not allowed to get as much as you want, but you can still find it. But the one thing you still cannot find anywhere here is toilet paper. It's an anxiety thing. It might be. I don't know. It's just it. I don't fathom it. It's just mind boggling to me why people are running on the paper so much. I mean, you can't even find paper plates here. I mean, every piece of paper product is gone. Period. Paper towels, toilet paper, paper plates, paper uh, napkins, anything paper. The entire paper aisle is just completely wiped out as soon as the store opens. But everything else they can stock plenty of. And I mean, I guess I missed the memo that there's a toilet paper shortage that hit right at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube's been dropping people left and right. It's been weird, and I don't know. I've seen people kicked off of channels. I've seen videos just dropping left and right. Part of it is there are so many people online right now because everybody's stuck at home that the servers are just overloaded trying to keep up with the demand. And so there's a lot of technical issues going on that are not, it's not just school. I mean, today's Saturday, everybody be home anyway, most of them. I mean, not everybody, but the majority of people would be off today. Oh, because it was made in China and they're afraid that they're not going to be able to make any more because of everything going on there. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's just weird. Maybe somebody ought to open up a toilet paper factory. They'd probably be rich in a week. Yeah. I mean, and I can understand, but part of it too is, quite frankly, the resellers that jumped out there and cleaned out the stores first. Because honestly, the first people that were cleaning out the stores were resellers. And then they were listing that stuff on eBay the next day. And that's when eBay cracked down and said, we're not going to play this game. You're not going to take advantage of people when they're in the middle of a freaking worldwide crisis. We're not going to take advantage of people. And then people are complaining because they got shut down because they were trying to screw people with their auctions, trying to sell toilet paper. I saw one that they were complaining because their eBay account got shut down because a 12-pack package of toilet paper went on auction for $750. That's insane. $750 for 12 rolls of toilet paper. I don't know why people would bid that high, but regardless, you deserve to be shut down if you're taking advantage of people that way. And they're like, well, I didn't make them bid that high. And it's like, well, yeah, but you put it on auction knowing that people are going to react this way out of fear and panic. All right. So my next lot up, I put this one up before. I'm going to put it up again. I actually have a couple of additions to it. It's a Coca-Cola lot. Just some little Coca-Cola stuff. So I've got these smoky Coca-Cola glasses.
Oh, it's coming to steal the show from you.
And I've actually got two of these. They're in really good shape. They're no chips. I don't have a date on them. And then we have a Coca-Cola 10-ounce bottle. It's a green glass from Greensboro, North Carolina. I don't know how to date these, though, very well. Now, this one is new. This one I do have dated. It's from 1976, and mainly because of the label on it. I mean, well, to tell, it's the 75th anniversary. It is unopened. It's still got the Coke in it. This is from 1976. It's the 75th anniversary of Coca-Cola. This one was made in.
This is made in Greensboro.
Yeah, that one was Greensboro. I thought it had the marking.
This one just says V on it.
Oh, this is Coca-Cola, Atlanta, Georgia. It's a 10-ounce Coca-Cola bottle from 1976. Still has the Coke in it. Still sealed. We have our Coca-Cola 10. Pretty clean. It's embossed. You can see where it's embossed in there. And where was my Coca-Cola lot? Copy. Paste. Okay, Susan. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate your chatting with us. We'll see you later. Get some rest. Hope you feel better. And this one is just a little Coca-Cola wall hanging tin. It's kind of faded out. And then we have a whole bunch of Coca-Cola pins. What is it? LA Lakers. This is a reproduction of one of their earlier advertisements. These are all pins. By Susan. I think that came out wrong. The Coca-Cola clan. And Santa Claus. You wonder if the Coke is flat. More than likely, I would say from 1976, it is probably flat as it can be. I don't think there's any fizz left in it. And this one's from 1984 Coca-Cola Olympics. Let's see if it'll. There it goes. Oh my goodness, it will not focus. That's focusing on my hand instead of on the pen. Anyway. There we go. Hey now. We leave that for Donna's channel. We don't talk about her street corner work. Besides, Robin's not here. So there's 16 pieces in that lot with the Coca-Cola stuff. There's 10 pins and then the 2 glasses, the 2 tins, and the 2 bottles. I sourced. We have a Coca-Cola lot. So we got 2 Coca-Cola glasses, smoky colored glass. These are glass. We got a Coca-Cola tin. We have a new 1976 75th anniversary Coca-Cola bottle unopened. We have a 10-ounce Coke bottle, undated, green glass. And then a bunch of Coca-Cola tins from the Olympics, 1994 or 1984. 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. This is 1931 sign reproduction. This is one of their advertisement signs. And the Coca-Cola truck. And the LA Lakers. And the bottle. And another truck. All right, we got one pass from Sylvia. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and pass on the Coca-Cola lot. So, I'm sorry I don't have any toilet paper to put up for sale, y'all. I mean, I have some, but we're keeping that for personal use. I don't have, any to auction off. What? Oh, I'm trying to look something up real quick. Sorry. go. All right. All right. So the next one is a Winsor and Newton artist easel. Got a carrying case. This is a full tripod easel for artists. It is fairly good condition. It is a Bristol watercolor easel, artist easel. Hello, Betty Webb. Thank you for joining us today. So it's got all the pieces. Everything's here to put it together. It's not brand new, but it's in fairly good condition. We're going to start bidding at $25 if anybody's interested. All prices include shipping. So Winsor and Newton is the brand. It's a decent brand, I guess, for artist stuff. I mean, I looked it up, so I kind of know what they sell for. I think that's a good deal. How are you doing, Betty Webb? Hope you're doing well. There was a tag on it, but it's torn off. It's not brand new. It is used. It's in good condition. It's a used, but it's in good condition. We found it in a storage unit with a bunch of other artist and crafting supplies. In fact, the jewelry makers unit that we got back in November is where this came from. It's just been one of the many things that was piled in my storage and not able to find it, and now all of a sudden it came out of its hiding place as I've been sorting through stuff. So, but it's a Winsor and Newton artist easel. No interest. We'll move on. I think one more lot that I'm going to put out here. It's another lot of Hot Wheels, but these are more modern ones. And it's a smaller lot. I only have a handful left. All right. I think this is going to go ahead and be my last lot. We've been on for almost an hour and a half now. So what we're going to do is I got a lot of Hot Wheel. These are comic character cards or cars or character cars. They're not all comics. Most of these are more modern. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I thought there were 7. So there's 6 cars total. They're all in package. I don't know. We're going to start the bidding at $10 on these. So this first one is the Batman, the armored Batman, Batmobile from Batman vs. Superman. Year is 2015. New in the package. This is one of my favorite ones. It's Donald Duck. I think it's kind of cool looking. This one is from 2018. I think. Let's see, where's the date? I know it had a date on here. Yeah, 2018. Donald Duck character card. You got Star Wars Dagobah scene painted on the car. It's Luke trying to get his ship out of the swamp. This one's kind of in rough shape. This one is from 2016. The packaging is in rough shape, but the car's still in good shape. So this one is from Aquaman 2017. And it is Mara from Aquaman. We got a second Donald Duck. And we have Genie from the original Aladdin comic. So 7 Hot Wheels character cars from the more modern periods. We're going to start bidding at $10 if anybody's interested. If not, this is going to be my last lot today. Like I said, I've been on for almost an hour and a half. And any interest? No. Wow. How many? There's 7 total, or 6 total. It's the last of a lot. It's a bunch of them. Most of those are ones that I got for it was one of my attempts at retail arbitrage. I sold a few of them, but they didn't all sell out. So right now they're just taking up space. I've had them sitting on eBay for months and months and months, and now I'm just trying to make some room and get them out the door so I can get some new stuff in. $10 to Betty Webb. Thank you, Betty. If there's no other interest, and go through them again just to make sure. We got the Genie from Aladdin. We got Mara from Aquaman. We got 2 of the Donald Duck cards. We've got the Luke Skywalker Star Wars Dagobah scene. And we got the Batmobile from Batman vs. Superman. It's a really great deal at $10. I know the last time I looked, I haven't looked them up in a while, but the last time I looked, the Donald Ducks alone were selling for like $12, $13 a piece. It's a really great deal. Only $10 for those 7 cars. All right. We're going to go once to Betty Webb. Not yet, Betty. Give me a minute. I want to give everybody a fair chance. So we're going to go once to Betty Webb. I'm going to go twice to Betty Webb for $10. Okay, we're going to call it sold to Betty Webb. Congratulations, Betty. All right. And so that's everything I've got for today. Unless anybody else has anything to share in the chat, we are going to go ahead and call it a day today. I appreciate everybody coming out. We really do appreciate you guys taking your time and coming in and joining us and chit-chatting and, looking at what we find and looking at what we got, watching our videos. Those of you that won lots, just wait. Here in just a little bit, I'm going to send out some invoices and wait for those invoices, and then I will ship your items out tomorrow. So congratulations on our winners. You guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, for joining us. Thank you, Talbert's mom. I really appreciate that. And if you bid, you bid. If you don't, even if you just come and chat and hang out, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. We appreciate y'all liking and sharing what we're doing and sharing it out with other people and helping us get the word out about what we're doing. And we appreciate you just watching and chatting and, giving us something to do, especially right now. People need somebody to chat with because people are locked up in their homes right now. So I hope everybody has a great day. We will see you guys later on this week. We're going to do our Tuesday night live again. And hopefully we're going to have a nurse, we hope, this week. So if so, then I can get away from the house for a little bit, hopefully, and get over to our storage and get some more stuff sorted, maybe do some more recording and bring some more videos out for the Storage Scavenger, as well as maybe putting together another auction. So hopefully we can get some better lots put together as we sort through the stuff that we have. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time at the Storage Scavenger. Have a great day and have a great weekend. Y'all stay safe.